The entire town gathered outside the biggest luxury mall opening ceremony. Luxury cars lined the streets, and reporters waited for one woman. Suddenly, a black Rolls-Royce stopped at the entrance. As the door opened, everyone froze in shock, because the woman stepping out was the same girl they once laughed at. The girl who used to wear torn shoes. The girl who was bullied for being poor. The girl they called a failure. But today, she owned half the town. And when her eyes scanned the crowd, she recognized the same faces that once destroyed her confidence years ago. Her name was Sarah. Sarah lived in a small broken house on the edge of town with her sick mother. Her father had passed away when she was only 10 years old. They barely had money to eat. Sometimes Sarah skipped meals so her mother could eat instead. But school was even worse. Every day, her classmates mocked her. They laughed at her worn uniform. They laughed at her old school bag, stitched multiple times. One day, a group of rich girls surrounded her and said, "Poor people like you should not dream big. You will always stay poor." That day, Sarah didn't cry in front of them, but she cried all night at home. One evening, Sarah returned home and found her mother struggling to breathe. They had no money for proper treatment. Her mother held Sarah's hand and whispered, "Never let poverty decide your future." Those words changed Sarah forever. That night, she made a promise to herself. She would change her destiny. Sarah started working multiple jobs after school. She cleaned offices at night. She studied using street lights when electricity was cut. People mocked her dreams again, but she stayed focused. Years passed. Sarah earned a scholarship in business studies. She worked part-time jobs, saved every penny, and studied harder than anyone else. After graduation, she started a small online business from her tiny rented room. At first she failed, then failed again, but she never stopped. After years of struggle, one of her business ideas finally succeeded. Her company grew rapidly. Investors joined her projects. Her business expanded across cities. Within 10 years, Sarah became one of the youngest self-made millionaires. But she never forgot her past. Sarah returned to her hometown after many years, and the first thing she built was the biggest shopping mall in town, the same town that once rejected her. During the opening ceremony, she invited the entire town, including the girls who bullied her. As she stepped onto the stage, the crowd stood silent. Sarah smiled and said, "I was once bullied here for being poor, but today I returned to create opportunities for others." She then paused, "And no child in this town will ever feel ashamed of being poor again." The crowd erupted into applause. Some people cried, and the girls who bullied her couldn't even look into her eyes. Success is the loudest answer to humiliation. Sometimes, the people who laugh at your dreams become the audience who watches you achieve them. Never let poverty define your destiny.